Hey guys, it's Pyflinger. The book we're going to be checking out is My First Dictionary, Corrupting Young Minds One Word at a Time. And now I believe it was 2016 when I was younger, I thought this book was like a book that's legitimately being marketed to children. I was all like, oh, that's terrible. I can't believe they would do that. But then, it was until last year in 2017 when I realized that it was actually a book being marketed to adults, and it was like a satirical book. I was like, oh, that's very genius, actually. So here's the front cover of the book, My First Dictionary, Corrupting Young Minds One Word at a Time. And as you can see, there's this little boy here using his building blocks to spell out the word vodka. And it's by a man called Ross Horsley. So yeah, let's go to the next image. Here it is. If this lag on my phone would let me. Alright, so it's basically like a regular children's dictionary where they tell you a word, define it, and then give you an example with the sentence. But instead, in this one, it's like adult humor. It's technically dark humor. But, here's one for example. Most. Most of something is the larger part of it. For example, Jake has managed rid of most of the dead hooker. And now here's the next one. Here, duration. Joanna, at this time she could stay underwater. She asked him to measure the duration. So 2 hours and 17 minutes. Oh man, that father is a meanie. Alright, next page, lie. These are randomized since it's on Google Images, but yeah. You lie, said mother. You do not tell the truth. You are much too fat to be anorexic. Next one, dot, dots. A dot is a small circle. There are red dots on Lena's dress. She should have stepped away when she pulled the trigger. Next one. Let me make my screen smaller. There we are. There we are. Street. The street is a road with buildings on one or both sides. Exciting things happening on this street. Let's see here. Rubberneckers, arson, arsonists, a brothel, some prostitutes, and some looters. Yeah, exciting things like riots, perhaps, and exciting things under the covers, because prostitutes. All right, let's see this one here. Discuss in discussing. To discuss is to have a serious conversation. We are discussing whether or not to let Susie into our gang now that she has killed the cop. Take another candy, Mary. Have another candy skin. Dear. Baby is dear to June. He is much loved by June. 2, Baby was dear for June. He cost her a lot of money on the black market. This. Oh no, not that. Not that. Yeah. Right. Evidence. Evidence is something that gets you into trouble. Jim has burnt the evidence. If you showed this page, if you showed this to someone who's never read this book before, it would basically give them an indication on what they're going to be experiencing from a first look after reading this book. Let's see. The rug caused Adam to trip. It caused him to fall. At least that is what Father will be telling the social workers. Magic, magician, and magical. Here is a magic trick. The magician will make a milkshake. He will use his magical hand blender. Mischievous. Mr. Nichols, like, not St. Nicholas. I'll just call him Santa Claus. Santa Claus is mischievous. He is full of tricks. He has found another way around the restraining order. Oh, man. Santa got arrested. Bump. Paul head over the bump. He likes to ride his sled over his sister's head. What? Oh, yeah, we already read that one. Shock. It sent him into a state of belief. Yellow with those curtains? What the fuck? Oh man, these are awesome. What else do we have on here? Okay. Computer is useless. It's not fit for purpose. It seems to come with some sort of porn blocking software. Oh, here's one almost. Sammy is almost ready for another vodka. He is nearly ready now. That's because he's busy recovering from all the vomiting. Yeah. Next one. Require and requires. What does Emily require to make a glove puppet? What does she need? Emily requires a knife and a bow. A bow is a brand bow. From this bow we can see crying. There was another one that said, from this bow we can see what goes on in Mr. May's hot tub. He will sleep with each time to Next one. Paste. She uses it to paste pictures in her book that Mary can control. Where are the ones that yet? Patience and patiently. Gina is patient. She just outside until that. For part one. Pie Flinger out. Peace.